Woo pig suey hog fans 70-0. Let's see, that is 7 divided by 10 touchdowns, hog fans. That's plenty to get excited about. That's like playing a video game where no one's on the other controller. 70-0. That, oh my gosh, imagine if every game is going to be 70-0. That was so amazing. Of course, it was UAPB. That's University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. Now, it's the University of Arkansas versus University of Pine Bluff. So it would almost, if they had won, it would have been like if my foot had defeated the rest of my body. Like, you hear? Matt Besser got in a fight with his foot, and his foot beat up his other foot, the leg, the two arms, the mouth that could have been biting. The foot just beat up the entire rest of the body. So I'm glad that the body, being the University of Arkansas, beat up its foot, UAPB. No disrespect, and I'm excited. I'm super excited. How can you not be excited by any score to 0 up that high? 70 points. It hadn't been like that in a long time. But I watch a lot of documentaries on Netflix and a lot of documentaries about cults. Recently, I'm watching one about, it's called Dancing with the Devil, about this TikTok cult, and there are all these TikTok dancers with all their TikTok brands, and there's this guy right here in Los Angeles. He's convinced him he has a connection with God, and his cult's gonna make them successful, and they're dancing and doing TikTok for God. And I'm watching cults like that, and I'm like, who are these idiots? How can these talented dancers believe this guy who says he has a connection with God, who's just taking advantage of it? They are so buying into his hype, like they're such fools. And meanwhile, cut to me in the kitchen with my wife after that game, and I'm like, 70-0, Bobby Petrino, boy. The thing with him is someone's always open. Someone's always open with Bobby, sweetie. We got a chance this year with Bobby Petrino. You know who Bobby Petrino is to my wife? Oh, she's not as big a hog fan as me, but Bobby Petrino to my wife is, oh, you mean that man that had the girl on the back of his motorcycle? That's, as at this point in the season, that's still who Bobby Petrino is to my wife. If we can beat OSU, he might become more than the man with the girl on the back of the motorcycle. That's what I'm hoping, that we could just forget about all that, and I cannot be in a cult. I could not be in a cult of Razorback that I'm in every preseason, where you read about all the incoming freshmen, and these days the transfer portal and the NIL, and you get all excited about red facing white, and then all of a sudden you face reality in game 2 with OSU. And that's where it's going to come. It's no longer drills against cones. We're going up against a real football team. And this is when we find out if we're in the cult of Bobby P, or if we're just 2023. I hope it's not a cult. I don't want the ATF, SWAT, and FBI storming in saying, that was your foot you beat up. Wake up. I want it to be real. So, this weekend against OSU, I believe in you, Bobby P. I believe in you. Woo, pig suey.